Luke, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's time to get up at 6 o'clock. It's time to start getting ready for Tiffany's party.
Hmm. Hi.
Hi.
I fall asleep, huh?
Yeah, you did. I was telling you about that man who was bothering me, and I looked over at you, and right in the middle of the whole thing, you were out like a light.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I broke our marriage vows.
You did?
Mm-hmm. I, Luke Spencer, promise to never fall asleep in the middle of your conversation, Mrs. Spencer. Okay. Want to pick up where we left off?
No. I would rather just go over to Tiffany's and get our costumes.
Oh, no, wait, baby, wait. No, wait a minute. You were telling me something that I'd like you to... I'm sorry I fell asleep. You were telling me about, this guy, with some ring. Something like that. What is that about? Tell me again.
No. I told you about it, and I'm sorry now, because I've decided that he just happens to be some guy who commutes, you know, from New York to Port Charles a lot, and I happen to get on the same plane with him.
Mm-hmm. But what about this ring? You talked about a ring that spooked you.
Yeah. Well, I also decided that the rest of it was probably just my imagination, and that I'm not going to let this guy bother me. Besides, we've got much more important things to think about, tonight especially.
Like what?
Do you realize that this is the first New Year's Eve I've ever spent with the man that I love? That's funny.
No, I don't think that's funny.
No, I meant funny because I said the man that I love. I can't get used to thinking of you as just my husband, you know?
I will never be just your husband.
I know. Well, I'm gonna give Tiffany a call. And I'm gonna let her know that we're coming to get the costumes, okay?
Okay. I'll be here.
Hello? Hello? Hi, Tim. Oh, hi. How are you?
Oh,
Okay. I got... Hello there.
Mother of the bride, what's in the box? Your lunch?
My costume for tonight.
You mean I'm not doing one for you?
Sorry, I did it myself.
Lesley, darling, do I tell you how to tickle your patients with your ice-cold stethoscope?
Not so far.
Well, then you stick to being a doctor person and let me do your wardrobe.
I'm
Fair
sorry,
enough?
Delphina. I have had this planned for so long, but I promise you one thing. You're gonna love it.
I love nothing I don't design myself.
You'll like this.
Oh, really? Something sweet and gingham, no doubt. With little bows in your hair so you look like a milkmaid in my clothes.
Oh, very, but that is absolutely all I'm going to say.
That was Luke and Laura, darling. They're on their way over right now.
Good.
Oh, that reminds me.
Robert, darling, are you awake? Bluebeard, we're running out of pieces of bait, darling. Hurry. Get up.
Ooh. Oh, is Rick going to come over now, darling? Is he joining you?
I don't know. It kind of depends on a patient he has in CICU. He might have to do a bypass.
Oh, that's ridiculous. People don't have strange things done to them on New Year's
What does
Eve.
that mean?
On the other hand, I remember on New Year's Eve in Beverly Hills.
Do you think he's going to come over here, Dan? Is he going to meet you here?
I don't really know. He has to go into surgery. This is a pretty long procedure.
Well, why can't I just simply tell the patient to wait until next week?
Because, Delphina, darling, the patient might not last until next week.
Oh.
So it looks as if my sweet husband may be seeing in the new year in an operating room in General Hospital.
Excuse me. I'll have to take my
when you're a doctor.
I have been racking my brains out, and I can't come up with a single idea.
No, and Zach had a few all terrible. Oh, Stacy.
Yeah.
Look, I want you to understand about me being Noah's date. Doesn't upset you, does it?
Of course not, Anne. Yeah, I think it's really sweet of you to even bring it up. But the truth is, there was never anything really basic between Noah and I. I'd say we're just good friends.
Never basic?
Amy, she's answered my question. Thank you very much. Now just drop it, okay?
Not basic, though. I thought Stacy was basic.
Amy? The costumes?
Anne's right. Why don't you call the little place with the pig costumes? If you want my vote, I'd say let's just take them.
I agree. After all, this is coming down to a major crisis, girls. I think that we should call them. Do you have still the number?
Yeah,
Great.
right here.
No one, Zach wouldn't tell us what they're going to wear.
No, it's probably going as Jack the Ripper.
And Zach is his assistant, right?
Really?
Amy?
They don't answer. I assume that means that they're closed.
Brilliant deduction, my dear Watson. Yes. Probably because they said they were closing hours ago, right?
All right, so now what are we going to do?
I don't know. I haven't a clue in my head.
Neither do I.
Well, look, we're still on duty for a while. Let's each of us think, and we will definitely come up with something, okay?
Yep, we'd better, because I'm not going to miss Tiffany's party for the world.
Way.
You look great. She's a wench.
Wonderful.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Sensational. What are you?
Oh, isn't it obvious, darling? I'm Robert's wench.
I know that. I know that. What about the costume? What does it mean?
She isn't complete yet. This goes on top.
Oh, of course. I never met a wench yet who didn't have something coming out of her.
It's all day to talk. Tell me how to win in New York.
Most of it was wonderful. I really had no idea that so much work went into making a commercial.
Most of it was wonderful. Did something go wrong?
That's a long story.
Yeah, not a happy one. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Honest, Mom. Listen, can we talk about it later?
Sure.
Hey, Score! Come on, kangaroo skin. Get yourself down here. You got company!
It isn't time for my entrance. And stop busting up the place.
Oh, sorry about that. Hey, look, would like a big tumbler of martinis entice you to...
All right. Say no more. Say no more.
Boy, that was
Listen, honey,
Pretty good.
I don't want to put a damper on the party or anything before it starts, sweet, but you really got me concerned. What went on in New York?
Mom, I'm trying to put it out of my mind.
Have you been able to?
No. No, I haven't. I can't stop thinking about this man.
What man?
I know it sounds strange, but I really, really feel that I am being followed.
In New York, you mean?
No, well, yes, but here too. I mean, on the plane this morning. Thing is, he's not just following me, he's watching me. That's just got me scared to death.
Okay, now you got me scared. Have you talked to Luke about this?
Yeah, I did.
So what did he say?
He thinks that it might be a big coincidence, that I could have seen the guy when I was in Manhattan, and he happened to take the same plane home.
Possible. I don't think you should ever be very far from Luke these days.
Well, Mom, I don't want to be, but I have to be. I have to go back to Manhattan to do the photo sessions for the Miss Star Eyes.
Okay, take him with you.
That's a good idea. I'd certainly feel a lot safer if you were there with me.
I think you should tell him that, definitely.
Okay, well,
I'm
I'll talk
sorry
to
to
him.
break up
Maybe
this touching
later
mother
tonight.
and daughter
Good
moment,
idea.
but Laura, I'm absolutely dying to see what I whipped up for
No,
you.
I was
Luke.
leaving.
This is it.
Perfectly all right.
Is this to die?
Woman is so pushy.
Leslie, would you please come and help me with these caterers, please? I'm having a very hard time. Come and help me with these.
I speak French. He's Chinese.
Now that I know where... See, now, but what I'm saying is that, like, now that I know where the mouse's warehouse is, the only thing we need now is a foolproof plan.
Well, that always was our speciality, old mice. Now,
That's right.
what do you have in mind, aside from risking our bloody necks?
Well, I'm not real sure, but the warehouse is guarded day and night by 2 spuds.
Yeah.
I know that because I had to wait for them to change shifts to get out this morning.
Right, does this remind you of the good old days?
I love it.
So do I. Okay, right, where were we? Transporting the booty, right.
Right, how about shaking our booty in the back of Slick's cab?
That's not bad. The back seat together with the trunk should hold quite a bit.
Yeah, there's only one problem with this, because I've been thinking about it. That is, how are we going to unload it? Because we can't drive that cab up next to the boat, so where are we going to unload it?
When in doubt, do the unexpected.
Like what?
All right, listen to this. We get the cab, load it up with the booze, but instead of driving towards the boat, we drive in the other direction.
You're getting hot now.
All right.
You're getting hot.
We select a nice quiet pier, rent a few rowboats, and then we transport the booze from the cab into the boats, and then
row
we...
it back to the ship. Robert,
yeah.
you're thinking real good.
I know.
You haven't lost your touch.
I hope not. Right. Now, we're now in agreement on this. Okay,
right.
look, it needs a little bit of touching up here, but let's think along those lines.
All right, well, there's one thing that I think we should consider immediately.
What?
What if the mouse decides to pay us a visit before the heist?
Well, there's always that possibility.
Yes, there is, and if he does, we've got to be ready for him. Robert, I learned something when I was in that warehouse last night. He runs a very tight operation. He plays for keeps. He reminds me a lot of my old friends.
Are you trying to dampen my enthusiasm here?
Hey. What happened to your spirit of adventure?
It's still on the island.
Oh, I see.
What about yours?
Mine is here and with you,
Yours
man.
came back with you,
After
right?
last night, I'm ready for anything.
All right.
I am ready for it all.
Good, because you're about to get it.
Uh-oh, what is
Look
this?
what Delphina made for me.
Great, honey. What is it?
Well, it's not a maternity dress, Buster. Look, this is for you, Luke. You're going to be a swami.
I'm gonna be a who?
A swami.
How I love you, how I love you. Try it on.
Dear old
Put it on.
Swami.
Looks good.
I live the
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh,
Definitely you.
you look divine.
How is it?
I don't know.
You like
Do
it?
swamis have curly hair? I wonder. Well, maybe I should add a veil.
Look, it looks
You don't.
terrific.
You look. Oh, you know, a cobra would be a perfect touch. Luke, darling, you don't happen to know any, do you?
Delphina, most of my friends are reptiles. I would like to ask you one question.
Of course, dear heart. If you're worried about your inseam, I always have my scissors handy.
No, actually, I was going to ask you whose ridiculous idea this idiotic costume party was.
Now, don't faint.
What?
But I think I solved a problem.
Great. What'd you come up with?
There is a lady who lives in my building who owns a thrift shop, and I'm pretty sure I could get it opened up for us.
A thrift shop.
You know, and old clothes that people donate to the poor.
Stacy, that's it. I always wanted to be a poor old lady.
Well, I was thinking more of those ladies that you see poking through the garbage can, sticking things in shopping bags.
Frankly, I think I won't say
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Or try.
No good.
These are for 3 nurses at General Hospital.
Yeah, what are they?
Search-made costumes, I guess. I deliver for Acme Costumes. They told me to deliver to 3 nurses in the lobby. Is that you?
Fantastic, yes. I know. It's the guy with the 3 little pig costumes. He must have known I changed my mind.
That would be a neat trick, Amy, considering you didn't give him our names, huh?
There aren't any names in these boxes either, are there?
I only deliver, lady. Can I leave them here?
Yes, you can.
Sure.
Yes, please. Ah, great.
I'll take this one right here.
In the morning. Wow. In the morning.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Happy New Year to you, too.
You know what? I know who might have sent them. Audrey or maybe even Lesley. She knew how desperate we were.
Noah and Zach probably found them. You know, I'll bet you they did. This way they figured they'd know us as soon as we got to the party.
That's true.
That's right, except they didn't know you needed a costume. I still say I scored with the 3 little pigs.
We'll find out. That's to open it. We are going to the party, girl.
No. The more I reflect on you in this outfit, the more it kind of grows on me.
Is that right?
Are you sure you don't know a good palm-reading act?
No, but I can turn a mouse into a silk's ear.
Well,
Figure that out.
it's near enough. Listen, be serious. We got to think of a good diversionary tactic to get rid of these guys on the gate. And nothing extreme, like a World War III or a 10-car pilot, but something really inspired.
Yes.
Okay, what's going on here? I know that look. I know it. And you're not going to get into trouble, are you?
Hey, sweetheart. This guy of yours here eats trouble for breakfast.
And my friend eats it for lunch. Shall we leave?
Yes, why don't we?
Shall I
We
carry
can go
this
home,
stuff?
please. It's very heavy.
Thank you, dear.
We can change it home, right?
Great.
Okay.
Be quick, you don't want to miss the fun.
Bye, hon. I'll be back in just a little while.
You going home like that?
Bottle or 2 for me, will ya?
Case or 2? All
They
right.
always know me in Port Charles.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Robert, I am worried about Laura. Should I be?
Yes. You know, frankly, I'm concerned, too. Last night at my place, she was a bundle of nerves.
Well, look, that could be just this new job she's taking on.
No. She says somebody's following her.
Yeah, well, I know, but look, let's face it. I mean, New York is paved with more fruitcake than any other place on the face of the earth.
Oh, that I know. And let's face it, soon she'll be famous. I mean, she is now, really, but once the Miss Star Eyes campaign is released, she'll be even more so. And once your face is known, men stare at you wherever you go. I happen to know.
Yeah, but for other reasons. Look, I wouldn't worry about Laura. I spent all that time on the island with her. And I know that that girl can take care of herself in any situation.
you know anything about costume party stuff, now don't tell us so, Wyatt, and run over and get you something to drink or something.
Yep. Yeah, something sounds pretty good to me. Yep.
Ooh, and enjoy.
And you make a gorgeous what?
For your information, I happen to be the Virgin Queen.
I wouldn't touch that line with a Sherman tank.
I do not believe it. I do not believe it. Oh, look familiar, darling. Leslie, you look divine. Where did you... Oh, no. Oh, good Lord. It's me. It's me. Oh, Leslie, you're marvelous.
Mother, very good, dear. Stand up straight. No sitting until the party is over. Dress looks like a fired by a Sherman tank. Right, ladies? Swoop and glide, flowers and feet, pelvic thrust, and you'll do it until you get it right. Oh, Cretan's here, of course.
She does it better than you. Is Luke here yet?
I don't know.
There's 3 mice just arrived.
No, aren't they
Definitely not cute.
Hi.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, well, you know, like Delphina told me that I was supposed to be a swami, you know?
Yeah.
But I've always been real fond of Sinbad the Sailor, so I added a couple of touches of my own.
I love it. You look terrific. It's great.
You look
You like it?
great! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Oh, baby, Happy New Year. I hope you have a good time tonight.
Oh, I hope so too, Luke. I'll tell you something. Just knowing that you care, that makes me feel so much better about everything.
You know what?
What?
As Lucy Johnson, as Laura Weber, as whatever the hell you are now.
Harem
you are
girl.
The harem girl. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
What are you scowling about, darling?
I'm worried about the mice.
What?
Look, have you seen Luke here yet? I mean, what's he... Oh,
Oh, I see. No, baby, nothing.
This is the big moment.
I'm ready. Okay, everybody ready? Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm sorry.
My mistake.
I'm sorry. You okay? What happened?
What's the man with the sapphire ring?
I'm terribly sorry. I seem to have frightened the young lady. Do forgive me.
Do we know him?
We've met, Mr. Spencer. I'm Dr. Martin Lester. As a matter of fact, my wife and I attended your wedding.
You remember Martin, Laura?
Oh, yeah, of course. Doctor, I'm sorry. My wife mistook you for someone else.
No harm done. Excuse me.
Well, that'll get your heart started.
Baby, no harm done. Everything's okay, all right? You okay now?
Yeah, I guess I'm just a little paranoid.
No, you are not paranoid. You're not paranoid. It's New Year's Eve. I look like a fool, and so do you. And give me a big kiss, baby, because it's our New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, baby. I love you.
I love you.